All of a sudden, just like all of us, we were caught in the middle of a pretty severe wind and rainstorm.
Those are the storms from yesterday, and at the time it was happening, you couldn't really tell how bad it was or how widespread.
But when the rain ended and the wind stopped blowing, the scope of the storm and the path of destruction through the heart of Albany came into plain view. Dan Levy visited the storm zone today, where he discovered an unscripted twist to a theatrical dilemma.
The summer of 2024 will go down as the summer that began in the middle of a 90-degree heat wave. It will also be remembered as the day when hundreds of trees and tree limbs came crashing to the ground here in Washington Park. The damage was widespread. Everywhere you'd look, you would see previously magnificent maples reduced to mangled splinters in the grass. At the south end of the park, that's where Mother Nature delivered a show-stopping number on opening night of the Park Playhouse production of the Marvelous Wonderettes, blowing through just 2 hours before curtain time, angrily forcing the set design to exit stage left.
Yeah, it's disheartening for sure, but it's not discouraging because I know that my responsibility now is to respond so that my team can get to do the show that they've all been working on too.
Soon after daybreak, production and operations manager Dennis Strange had his cast and crew working center stage to repair the scenery and make sure the curtain can come up later tonight.
I believe that the work that these 4 people have been doing on stage and the creative team has done certainly is worthy of a showstopper, but I hope that we can start the show before we get another showstopper number going on.
Meanwhile, all across the city, there were other reminders of the powerful straight-line winds that ravaged this region. At St. Joseph's Church on 10 Brook Street, part of the steeple came crashing down on a rooftop. The church has been boarded up for decades. In the city's warehouse district, rainwater began cascading from the upper floors of this 80-unit apartment building, chasing residents outside.
I live up on 3 in this hallway here, and I was getting ready to eat dinner, and it sounded like a bomb went off.
Back at the Playhouse, it was time to transform a destructive night of reality back into enjoyable fiction.
We persist. It's our 36th season here. It's not going to be our last.
Now that Mother Nature's rudeness has been left behind and quick repairs have been made to the stage, the theater tradition lives on. The show will go on. In Albany, with coverage you can trust, Dan Levy, News Channel 13.
The storm not only did damage, we're now learning several people were injured at Albany's outdoor concert Alive at 5. The city tells us there were several minor injuries caused by tents and objects caught in the storm.